Hello. So, I do have a pretty interesting video that I want to start working on next, but I had a couple of loose clips that couldn't really fit anywhere else, so I decided to just make them into their own video. And that's what this will be. All I can say is, for this next video idea that I have, is you remember back in Gondwa when EO ended up getting its TLC, and I ended up making a setup based around fully buffing that EO up to just stupid levels. Well, all I can say is Alberta is pretty funny with that kind of setup. I would show more, but that would be a bit of a spoiler and pointless to actually make in the actual video. So, with all that out of the way, I hope you all enjoy.
Hi, he's in water.
So for context in this clip, me and some friends had recently had a pretty large fight against a group of conchs, and one of them eventually ended up coming back on a Hatzegopteryx. And so I had the bright idea of possibly trying to force, well, a rodeo to the floor.
Do me a favor. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say try to rush the hats. Photo. If you could try and rush the hats. Oh, shit. Try it. Try it. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Yeah, do it. Do it, photo. No. Go on. Go on. He's dead.
Always remember that a Hatzegopteryx cannot start flight if there is something on its back already. And so for this clip, again, traveling around with a bunch of friends. Of course I'm on ramp because, well, what else am I gonna play, right? Someone is also questing in the group, but on the side we're also trying to just find fights wherever we can.
Agreed.
But
No.
we had this bright idea of trying to find maybe a few impractical escape routes if needed. And so we had the bright idea of possibly just seeing if someone could survive a fall down into wind tunnels.
Okay, Indo, I'll do my best. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I don't have faith in myself to catch you, honestly. I mean, think about like Dungeons and Dragons. Technically, an elephant is better at jumping than a cat. I mean, whether it works or not, you would get away from the Mega Pack. True. Oh no. Yes, I caught him! He just wins! He just wins!
I could have been a little bit lower to the ground for a bit more effectiveness, but now it's time to try with a DASP.
Yeah. You put my ramp, all my ramp practice into full test right now. I swear, if you land on the tip of this tree right next to me, if you literally shrike yourself. No! She... You did bounce. You did bounce off the side there.
I gotta say, I think it could be done with a DASP.
what a
It's
wetsie.
just that, hey, it's something that's so sketchy in the first place that how can you really expect it to be that reliable? So for this one, me and some friends are just messing around, trying to look for whatever fights we can find, and we have a little setup of Cerato, Metri, Ramphorhynchus, and Tyrannotitan. You know how it is, just searching for, anything you can find for interaction. We got Metri healing, bleed from the Tyrannotitan and Ramph, and then a bunch of slowdown from the Cerato Coolio. So we've just killed this bars, and then we start searching for whatever else that we can hear. Like, say, a Hatzegopteryx that decided to go to sleep right on the ground of all things. Not the best move for that Hatz, admittedly, but either way, we ended up hearing a Spino that seemed to be down by the Jack Daniels cave of Dryfang Canyon. And what was at the top of the hole, pretty much also screaming and making noise, was a Concavinator, because they ended up spotting the Spino down there. But they were so focused on the screaming Spino that was down in the Jack Daniels cave that they did not notice that Doob was right behind them. And so, with how this looked, they got jump scared, ran immediately in the other direction, and ended up falling into the hole, bouncing off of the edge, and then dying. In which then they were able to, well, feed the Spino that was there in the first place. And as for me, I found this immensely funny at the time.
Oh, okay. No, you can't tell me no! Did he die? He panicked! He looked at you, panicked, ran off the side and died of fall damage, no! Oh, no.
And so for this one, me and a friend were on Ramph, and we ended up spotting a Rex and a duck that was chasing one of our friends who was also on duck. And so we started to plague this Rex, and this Rex was replying in local chat, saying, "Please, no, Ramphs. Please don't do it." We could see the Rex was starting to scar up, as my bet it was just low on water. So I walked over to the pond and started having a drink, and there's also a thal nearby. But it's important to actually keep an eye on that thal. Eventually, the Rex did actually start bucking, in which I had to hop off and go get some more stamina and ready for Tango to take my spot. But here's why I should have kept an eye on the thal.
Oh. Not really.
Well, after that, it's safe to say that I can't really do anything to the Rex with 100% safety anymore. And along with that, there is a thal that is going to be coming after me. It's faster, has pretty much the same kind of stamina, but perhaps maybe I can hit it with a bunch of collision damage by having it go super fast. Now, I know that you shouldn't really pounce thals as Ramph, as you can get hit if you're on their back, but with thal, when it's flying at least, it's a little inconsistent to get those hits. Thankfully, I did end up losing the thal, but unfortunately, Tango was kind of concentrated on what was happening with me and ended up losing the Rex, until I ended up finding it again. But there was something strange about the Rex right here, and the strange thing was I couldn't actually collide with it to actually hurt myself and put it in combat to stop it from logging. Instead, it just ended up, logging out freely. But I was still able to see the thal sleeping in a bush thanks to Plague. And so I pounced it, and we went on our merry way with a nice little chase. I ended up losing the thal among the trees, and ended up flying towards where I saw Tango to the west. When I eventually ended up getting closer to the home cave, I sat down to rest, and, well, lo and behold, they're back.
The thal is still trying to get me, yeah.
I won't lie, in this moment I was feeling a little taunted by this thal. But I have learned from the past couple of chases that they really like to go at high speed. And so I can use that to my advantage by getting them to build a bunch of height, build up speed, and pounce.
Ha! Ha! Killed! Killed! Yeah! Killed him with collision!
And so I ended up giving them a quick GG, and they ended up replying, actually being chill about it, thankfully. And along with that then, they were also a viewer of the channel. So, McShags, thank you for being chill, and thank you for the fun chases.
So, what I did, I got him to try and build up some speed to catch me, and then just as he was about to like ram into me at full speed, then I did a pounce and yeah, collision, dead.
I just play too much Ramph. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And so here we are at the end. All I can say really for the end is that I've got some decent project done on my project video for 7K. I don't know how long that's going to take, because those take just a good amount of time. You know, going through replay and finding the best clips for whatever fits the song, right? But along with that then, I've got to try and grab more replay clips for the Alberta video. But then if you want to talk about news, then there's all the stuff that's on the PTB, and I mean, you could go just look at the dev blog to see a bunch of the stuff that's new on there. One of the biggest things is obviously that they're trying to get the dino transfers ready maybe for the next update, and who knows, maybe even the matchmaking at the same time. But, you know, give or take. Let's not try and rush things. Obviously, if we can get things fast, cool. If we can't, let's get it right. But otherwise, I haven't really got much else to say. And so, with all that out of the way, I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all have a lovely day. Bye.